Okay, hello everyone. So again, today I will show you how to make the Khmer dessert. They call num kom dom or num kom paim. Yeah, it means like the glutinous flour wrapped with the banana leaf and filling with the sweet coconut. So yeah, let's start it. First, I have the palm sugar. You can use the brown sugar, Cambodia, soft palm sugar, or Cambodia rock sugar, or any palm sugar you have. Yeah, and then you start to caramel it. I put it's about 4 tablespoons, and you can test it. It depends on how many coconut, how much you use. It need more sweet. Yeah, so I put about 4 tablespoons, and then I put a little bit of water to make it melt quickly, like caramel like it first to make it brown and bubbling like this. And then we start to put the shredded coconut or young coconut. If the more young coconut, more yummy. I put 1 packet about half kilo. Yeah, and just mix it with that sugar, and I put a little bit of salt as well. Mix it until the coconut absorb with the palm sugar sauce. Yeah, and make it a little bit sticky. So while you cook it for a while, it come out with the juice of the coconut and a little bit of watering. So you need to make it to medium heat to reduce it all that juice, like the sticky glaze of the coconut. And if you like that some sesame seed or roasted peanut, you can put it inside as well. To make it more tasty if you like it. But for me, I didn't have the peanut and I can't eat the sesame seed, so I'm no need to put it. So now all the glaze and the juice is gone, so it's sticky like this. And then you just set it aside to let it cool down, and you start to roll it in a little bowl, and it depends on how big you want in the wrap dough. Now we're mixing the flour. So I used the 400 gram of glutinous rice flour, and then 4 tablespoons of white sugar, and a little bit of salt. It's about half teaspoon of salt. And then I mix all the dry ingredients together well. And then I start to put about half can of the coconut milk. It's about 200 milliliter. Mix it, and after that I start to mix with the water as well. Yeah, because if you don't want to use the water, you can use all the coconut milk. So I use half of that, and I use some of water, and you mix everything well together until the dough is smooth. And when you try to break or flat the noodle, it didn't break or it didn't tear, fall apart. It's smooth together. It means it's perfect. I can't tell you how much water that I use. So sometimes it's a bit too dry and it's too soft. So that's what I told you is the best way for my dough. See, like that? It didn't break. It didn't have the hole. It's like it stick together. So while you mix it all the day together like this, you need to cover it and set aside for about 10 to 15 minutes. And while you do that, you start to do the banana leaf. For me, in my country now, I have only the frozen banana leaf, because the fresh one it have too, but it's a bit expensive. So I need to cut the hard bit off, and then I have a little bit of oil with me, so you can cut it the round shape like the bowl shape, a little bit big bowl shape, or you can cut any shape you want. Just don't do it too small, because it's easy to wrap it if it's big. So now I start to flat. It's about 1.5 tablespoon of dough with the coconut filling that we do before. Like you can do the coconut filling is small, you can do it small too, you know. Do the dough whatever that can wrap the coconut inside, but not the dough not too thick and not too thin. And then when you roll it already, you dip a little bit of oils in there to make it not stick with the banana leaf, or you can rub the oil on the banana leaf as well. So while it's cooked, it didn't stick much. And then you make it in that shape that I show you and put it in the middle. Just do that cover all the dough that it didn't come out, you know. And yeah, that's why I say you can cut whatever shape you want. Just cover the dough that it didn't come out when it cooked. So you can do it flat, you can do it that triangle shape like me, whatever you can do. And while you do that, you need to heat the water to make it boil first, and then steam it. And the more easy for you to do, you can roll all the dough first with the oil, and then you start do it one by one. It's more easy, but I show you one because it's it like the first way. See, it didn't wrap well, so it can come out like that, but it's not a big problem. I steam in the high heat. No, I steam in the medium heat. It's number 5 for me for 45 to 50 minutes. And then the num cốm is coconut glutinous rice. It's done. It's very sticky, chewy, and the sweetness with the coconut. Very yummy. It's so good, you know. So that's all for my dessert today. Hopefully you like it. And I see you later. Thank you.